Online education has changed the way that students learn. No more does a student need to sit in a classroom and physically be present for a class. Now, given the availability of online classes, that student can get that needed information and do assignments from anywhere they have an internet connection. This truly has revolutionized learning, but this revolution has brought its own concerns. According to Kadaji, Christensen, Lay, Kniezek, Norris, and Soloway, in their article titled A Modern-Driven Framework to Address Challenges in a Mobile Learning Environment, 3 of those challenges are pedagogical, technological, and policy-related. Pedagogical challenges include what design principles should be used in developing lessons and what instructional strategies are best to use in distance learning. There needs to be a shift in the attitude of the teachers in the classroom in order to make distance learning effective. Technological challenges include the use of different apps for the same content and information security. Education institutions need to ensure the safety of their students' information. Policy changes include how best to deal with plagiarism and how to administer assessments. Assessments are an important part of online learning and must be administered in such a way as to fairly assess the level of learning that has taken place. Williams, Rico, and Howell, in their book Online Assessment, Measurement, and Evaluation, Emerging Practices, discuss several methods of assessment for online learning. These include web surveys, web-based peer assessment, tests, and combinations of all 3. My experience with online education has included all of these assessment types. In my opinion, the most effective method is a combination of tests and peer assessments. Tests are good for determining what knowledge has been learned by the student. If a test is well developed and really covers the material presented, it can be a good indicator of what the student knows. But a test alone is not sufficient. Peer assessment also tests how well the student can relate what he or she has learned. If the student can present the information in a way that their peers understand, then the student has truly learned the material. This approach to assessment is the most comprehensive and effective approach. So the way to best assess students and their learning in distance education really needs to be a combination of several different ways. And I think we've seen that in our learning here at Liberty University, and that's been good. So thank you for listening to my video blog, and I hope you have a great weekend.